got the Washington Wizards facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Great to be with you. This is Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Keller as 2K Sports presents this Tuesday afternoon broadcast of the NBA.
This is Kevin Durant. Welcome to 2KU.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. Wall and Beal together in the backcourt. Nene down low with Gortat. And it's Pierce in its small forward. Now here's LeBron. On the wing, Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Pierce. And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Wall with the ball. And finished off by Beal.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
On defense, the Wizards. There's a screen. LeBron kicks to Irving. Smith wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, the Wizards signed John Wall to that max contract extension last season, and he rewarded them. Made his first All-Star game appearance and led the team back to the playoffs for the first time in 6 seasons.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I call it an irate finish even.
Here's Irving after Paul Pierce's score. On the wing, Irving. 6 on the shot clock. Beal pulls it in.
And Wall finally adding a consistent three-pointer to his arsenal last season. He shot almost 4 threes a game and made them at a 35% clip.
Now here's Wall. Fade away. Three-pointer. Gortat, the pass to Nene. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Smith outside. All sorts of time. Wall grabs the board. And Steve, defenders can't just go under on screens any longer defending John Wall.
Yeah, that outside shot keeps defenders honest, and it opens up driving angles and passing lanes for John Wall, who's one of the most explosive players in the league.
Here's Irving after Paul Pierce's score. James a screen on Wall. They set the pick. Irving dishes to LeBron. The shot is off. And Washington the other way now. Irving with the steal. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And good on the basket. Booking.
That's how you make it happen, guys. Ball pressure and then a run out.
And those are the kind of plays that will turn that deficit into a lead quickly. So, solid defense. Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now? It's their defense, that's for sure.
Corner shot. No good. Great D that time from LeBron. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Irving attacking, and again it's Cleveland.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
For Washington, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
You know, there were a lot of people, me included, thinking that Cleveland would take a step forward and be a team that could make moves in the East and perhaps get to the playoffs, but injuries and inner turmoil really kept that team from being playoff caliber.
Smith against Beal. Smith kicks to Irving. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. 7 points for Kyrie Irving.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Beal's shot is good.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Mozgov. It's LeBron with the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. James has got his first basket of the night.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Shumpert comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Smith. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
.144 left to play in the first quarter. Irving kicks to Thompson.
Tristan Thompson, a really nice hustle player and defender. Chance to be a double-double guy, but as a former number 4 pick overall, I think expectations were probably a little too high for him, but he's turned into a very solid NBA player.
Good on both.
And Thompson, with really good length and athleticism, I still think he's developing his footwork and craftiness inside as far as understanding how to create angles to get his shot off. But he's young, and there's plenty of time, and he's shown plenty of promise.
Now, they're not showing too much respect for him defensively, are they?
Cavaliers trailing. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kev, I caught up with Coach David Blatt. Dictating the pace and making sure that pace is up-tempo is what he's hoping they can do in this one. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. 4 on the shot clock. Irving with a clean look. Good, and the assist goes to James. And that's 10 points for Kyrie Irving. And Thompson made progress on his mid-range jump shot in year 2. Then last season, Steve, he switched his shooting hand entirely.
And, pretty impressive results for year 1 of the experiment. I mean, that's where you never know. He could become a much better shooter over time with that right hand. We'll see.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Passes it to James. Back to Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, is he coming out strong. That's 5 consecutive field goals to start this game.
And, Steve, the defense hasn't been able to do anything to stop him. I mean, they haven't found anything to slow this guy down.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Irving's got 14 points.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Yeah, absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists. What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense, just keep firing.
And the shot is good.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
Another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Smith. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Thompson in at the 5, down low. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second.
It was predicted by many, and I count myself amongst those who felt the Wizards would take a nice step forward and be one of the surprise teams in the East, and they certainly didn't disappoint.
And Wall kicks to Beal, dishes it to Humphries. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's Dellavedova, covered by Wall. Smith drives in, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead. And so it's Washington with it. And the dunk by Humphries.
Grown man's power flush with the long hang on the rim at the end of it.
Clark, that could be a catalyst for him.
I think you're right.
Well, we've seen these kind of plays